You want to make a Cayde 6 helmet that looks really good and super easy to make? Well, let me show you how. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Luke, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this Cayde 6 helmet. All from the files, the weathering, the paint, and all the simple tricks you need to know how to make something like this. Now this helmet is very easy to make. Every part is separated, and all the paints are just singular colors, and then just a little bit of weathering, which everyone can do. Weathering is one of the easiest things people can do. So it's a really easy entry-level beginner's sort of helmet, then you can upgrade your skills from there. So the first thing we need to do is go and find some files. So for the files, we're using DO3D, as always, this channel's sponsor. So as you can see with the files, the renders, first of all, look really good. You can see the helmet's broken down into some parts. There is actually a revised version of this, which is one I got sent out, and it's actually got this piece here, like the weird little thing, which is actually detached, which makes it super easy to paint and stuff. I think I did it in resin. I don't remember if I did or not. But you can resin print it, you can do the eyes resined, and these internal eyes aren't actually a part of it, and also the chin. Wow, this is an old photo. DO3D, can you fix the photo? Thanks. But we're gonna get all of this 3D printed. Most of it will be FDM'd. I'll do the eyes in some resin, and I might do that top brim bit in white in just some resin, but I think I might just go FDM just so things are a bit lighter. I'm not really worried how this helmet turns out. I just wanted to paint something blue. Now, if you are interested in getting these files, some Lilo and Stitch files, some Vader files, all sorts of files, first place you need to go through is DO3D. And if you use code CRE8 at checkout, you get a nice 20% discount. DO3D have been an amazing team to work alongside, and we're also going to be fixing my Iron Man suit. So if you are interested in Iron Man stuff, we've got some more Iron Man stuff coming, and I've got like Vader stuff coming, and Wasp, and all sorts of other things, thanks to them. So don't forget to use my code at checkout to save yourself a nice little sweet bit of cash. And the first thing we need to do is sand the thing, then paint the thing, then we're done. So I'm just gonna stop talking, let's go. All right, so let's run through the paint. Now this is a very quick paint. Everything's broken down into multiple parts, which means there's no taping, which is amazing. And all of these colors are just one solid color. There's nothing really fancy to it. So the first thing to start is the white. It's white. I just ended up using some automotive white. This stuff's really nice, and it's also really compatible with a lot of clear coats. So that goes on there. Now, yes, there are some blue mistakes around the top. I did accidentally stuff my paint taping job up at the top, but that's all right. We're just gonna go through. I'll clean them up with a toothpick and some IPA. It'll be totally fine. I'm also gonna go through with some Tamiya panel liner just around some of the wider details, just to make those details pop a bit more. But I'll talk about that when we do the weathering. The next color is this green. Now it's more like a green-black, but it looks really cool. Now this paint color does actually come in some of the duper color range. It's this one, whatever it is, and it has been used before. I've got this from Melbourne Ironman, and I mean, he's turned out incredible, but I couldn't get any of that paint in time. So I kind of made my own. Now, to make this color scheme, it is actually just as simple as a nice gloss black base coat. That's where all that black sheen is coming from, is this as an undercoat. This isn't one full solid coat. It is very light mist dust coat over the whole thing, and it turned out incredible. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and it's not too much. It's a little bit of gloss black with a little bit of emerald green, and it makes it look super cool. And then the other thing is, it's just coated in a 1K clear by Duper which is to seal and protect everything, which will also allow me to do some oil paints and naphtha over this instead of affecting the paint underneath. And that same principle went for the back and the chin. And then lastly is this super nice blue. For the blue, this is Blueprint Pearl by Duper. It's an incredibly nice color. I really like it. It's been sitting on my shelf for like ages now, and I've never had a project to paint it with, but I'm glad I did. So this is just one nice solid color. Do them in nice light coats. So this is about 2 to 3 coats. Nice light dust mist coats. The last one, a little bit wet, a little bit heavy, not super heavy. And then it's just coated again in some nice 1K Duper clear to get it super shiny. Which then will also, like I said with the other bits, allow us to do some weathering. There'll be a little bit of battle damage here and there, and it'll also look really nice across our contrast of the white. Actually, that's the first time I've put that. Is cool. There's a bit of water. That's cool. So the next thing we need to go and do is just a nice little bit of weathering and fix this little mistake we did. And then we'll talk about the electronics in the eyes. So for the eyes, there's nothing complicated at all. Just some cosplay LED eyes. You can pick these things up on like AliExpress or Wish or probably Temu nowadays for like $2-3. They're super cheap and really, really easy to use. It's just running off some 2 AAA batteries, little on-off switch, and then they turn on. And these the like panel things make the light disperse and shine. So that's pretty much how your eyes work. You can see through them and then not see through them. So when I'm looking out of them, you can look out of them and see, but then you can't look in, if that makes sense, but it should. And once they're in the helmet, they look perfect. There's nothing more to it. The electronics are super simple. So onto the weathering. Now, this was actually a very simple weathering job. It's just a lot of oil paints, naphtha, and a little bit of fun. I did damage the white quite a lot, which I kind of like the look of in the end, but you can kind of get the whole gist of it. The mohawk looks really good. I'm really happy with that. All the blue details, I added a lot of grime around in those sharper edges, especially around the back where obviously that is going to accumulate a lot more. Now, I won't go into too much detail on how I did this. This is from a course which you've seen me talk about 100 million times by Henry Creations, which is his metal course. Truly, it is worth every single cent of this because you can transform props from something super boring like this to something very, very exciting like this. And it's a lot of storytelling, a lot of fun, and it's super simple. You can do this whole thing for a couple bucks. So I'll leave a link down in the description for that course, so definitely go and check that one out. But other than that, that's really all the weathering. It's not much. Like I said, this is a really fun, easy project. It's very similar to my Halo helmet, where it's just 2-3 different colors of paint, a little bit of electronics, and some fun weathering. So that's pretty much it for the helmet. Let's head to the final bit of the video. And that is the helmet complete. I'm really happy with how this turned out. The weathering looks perfect. I'm really happy with these green, black pieces that we made with the paint. I think it turned out really well. The eyes are not in at the moment. I broke one of them. So I'm fixing that, but we'll have them fixed. But the electronics, super simple, just those cosplay LED eyes, and they look really, really good. The blue little details up on the top, the white looks really good with its weathering and splattered details. So, I mean, that's really it. It's a really easy wall piece to put on your wall or put for a costume. And the weathering is, well, weathering, it's not difficult. And the paint is just super easy with this 3 different colors? 3 different colors. Everyone can kind of do it. It's not too difficult of a build. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you all next week. I'm not really sure what next week's video is. It's either going to be Mark II related or Wasp or Iron Man related. It'll be something cool. So I'll see you all next week. But without further ado, let's head to the final result.